Hello everybody, how y'all doing tonight? Michelle Ann here again, and I wanted to talk to you about some more tips on manifesting because it's like one of my favorite topics, and I've been asked a few questions about it. Somebody asked me earlier today whether or not they could focus on multiple things while trying to manifest, or if they just needed to focus on one particular thing. And really that's a difficult, well, it's not difficult. See, and that right there, I'm manifesting the answer. By saying that it's difficult, I would be making it difficult. But now if I say to you the answer's easy, I'm going to come up with an easy answer because that's the way manifesting works. Right? So, can you manifest more than one thing? Absolutely. It all depends on your frequency and your vibration. And what is frequency and vibration? Frequency and vibration are things that kind of happen to you on an subatomic level, which I won't get into the science and physics of it all, right? Dog's digging a hole here on the bed. I'm not quite sure what she's doing. She smells something great, I guess, or she's making her bed. So where was I? Yes, manifesting. Okay. So, vibrating. So, we are all vibrating at a certain frequency. Everything vibrates. It's a scientific fact. Like atoms vibrate, molecules vibrate. If you've taken a physics class ever in your life, then you know that science will tell you that molecules and atoms vibrate. Like a bunch of atoms vibrating at the frequency of a pen. Okay? So when you're manifesting, you want to vibrate at the frequency of the things that you're desiring to manifest. So if it's just one thing that you're looking to manifest, the easiest and best way to do that is to just think about that thing. Think about everything that you like about it. Think about how much you would appreciate it. What about that particular thing would you appreciate? Like, let's say it's it's a new cell phone, okay, a new smartphone. And let's say it has certain features that you're not accustomed to using that you're really excited about using. Maybe it has a really, really awesome camera, or it just is really easy for someone, but there's a reason why you want that particular new thing in your life, right? So when you're looking to manifest just the one thing, look at what it is you think it's going to do for you in a good way. And that's where you're going to focus on it, right? And so then you're going to think about it a lot. Think about how much you want it and how great it's going to be when you get it. Where most people run into problem is they notice the lack of what they're wanting and the space and the void where it hasn't shown up yet. And that's where most people kind of go wrong, because the truth is we are always manifesting. And if you say, well, no, that can't be right. See, I want this and all that, and I'm only getting this. And it's like, well, if you stop and listen to your internal dialogue and what you're actually looking at most of the time, you probably, it's like gravity. Like, it works every single time. So if I'm focusing on what I have a lack of, I'm going to continue to attract a lack of what I want. And over the weeks, this will get a little bit more clearer and clearer to you as we go along. But let's get back to the iPhone. Like, you want that a new iPhone or Samsung, whatever it is, right? Why do you want it? What are the features that you're going to like about it? How's it going to feel when you use it? And is it going to be soft? What color do you want it? So you think about it as if you already have it and appreciate it as if you already have it. And that's how manifesting for one particular thing works. Now, When you get into a state where you're always kind of vibrating at that higher level frequency because you've got a lot of things on your manifesting plate, you just naturally attract you attract and manifest amazing things all the time. I've heard, just give you an example here. On my flight to Miami recently, I was a little bit nervous about flying, not focusing on the nervousness of flying. I was like, I want to have the best trip. I like how the plane is going to get me from point A to point B in comfort and quickly, and I'm going to have a good flight. I like how smooth it's going to feel. Whether it was or not, doesn't matter. You're creating, right? So I say, yes, I like how this is going to feel. I like how this is going to go. I'm going to like how my flight's going to turn out. And so this is literally what happened. I get on the plane, and directly across from me, I had 2 Buddhist monks meditating. Literally, I swear to God, right next to me. So how does it get better than that, right? And then I look to the person I'm sitting beside, and he looks much like a neighbor who used to live up the street, who I felt very, very comfortable with. And he was sleeping. So I was like, awesome. This is great, right? So I'm already in that state of appreciation and allowing good things to come to me. So I was already manifesting good experiences on a regular basis, continually. So, and what was even the icing on the cake was when the gentleman next to me woke up, he was telling me where he was going, and he was going to out west somewhere, and I was going to Miami. And he had said a comment, and I'll never forget this because it was so awesome. He said, well, I hope your bags make it. Air Canada has a habit of losing baggage. And I was like, no. I'm manifesting this good stuff here. I'm not, no. So, mindset, right? So I just replied to him. I said, well, what Air Canada doesn't know is that I have a habit of things working out for me. So I'm not worried about it. And I just left it at that. And he just kind of laughed, and that was fine. However, when I got to Miami, my bags were the very first ones on the conveyor. I swear to God, it was amazing. Like the very first ones coming, I'm like, right? And when you're in that high vibe place, I grab my bags, I walk out the door, and 3 birds flew in the door at me. It was just like, oh, wow. It was almost like in a movie, So that's what manifesting is about. So yes, you can choose to manifest just one thing, but when you get in the habit of manifesting on a regular basis, you're always going to be looking to see, how does it get better? How does it get better? How does it get better? And every time you ask that, you're going to find out how it does get better, because it always does. Every single time. So that's my spiel for tonight. And I will be back on tomorrow with more manifesting tips. Mwah! Love you. Bye-bye.